Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with another video update on storms rolling through the Arklatex on this Friday afternoon as we continue with the severe thunderstorm watch for much of the Arklatex. I'll show you that here in a second. You can see the main emphasis on the thunderstorms has been so far across the northern half of the region. We will be watching very closely this part of the Arklatex here, as some models indicating this could intensify in the coming hours and pose more of a severe weather threat further to the south. I mentioned that severe thunderstorm watch. This is the latest from the Storm Prediction Center, and you can see it is in effect until 6 p.m. for much of northeast Texas, southwest Arkansas, and northwest Louisiana. Let me give you a quick look at the thunderstorms that we currently have across the Arklatex right now. I'm going to stop the radar and first of all zoom in on this storm, which is now in basically eastern Columbia County, about ready to move out of Nevada County. This has a history of producing some nickel-sized hail in Magnolia as it moved through that area, also snapping some tree limbs in that particular part of the Arklatex. You can see the severe thunderstorm warning, which continues until 3:15 for another 15 minutes for this part, basically the northeastern edge of our viewing area. Now, further to the south, the storm that I've been posting about it on our severe weather blog, which, by the way, the link, if you want more frequent updates, I've been posting every couple of minutes there. A storm that did produce more than likely some hail in Bossier Parish has weakened and is approaching Shongaloo, so it doesn't look like it's posing much of a severe weather threat. We also have a rather strong storm right now, which has the capability of producing some hail. Radar indicating that we could be looking at some maybe pea-sized hail with this, as it is right now a little bit to the west of Keithville near Williams Road, Rust Lane, and it is a little bit to the east of Spring Ridge, west of Keithville right now. And it is moving towards the northeast and will move across the Shreveport Bossier metro area, probably to the south of Interstate 20. Not severe, but again is capable of producing some hail as well as some rather gusty winds. And that is, those two areas are really the strongest thunderstorm areas that we have on the radar right now, as again we're going to continue to watch this area. Let me show you why, as I'm going to show you the latest from the HR model, which again get an update on this every hour. You can see it has a pretty good handle on the storms right now over southwest Arkansas near Magnolia, but notice what it shows moving through the rest of the afternoon. The storms in East Texas really firing up here during the rest of the afternoon and into the evening hours. You can see the model does show some rotation possible, so again, can't rule out an isolated tornado or two, but wind and hail with these storms probably will be the bigger concern. Now, further to the north, our attention will turn to this area, which is going to organize and very well could form a complex of storms that will approach and move through the Arklatex late this evening through tonight. By 9 p.m., just to the northwest of our area, and you can see by the time we get to 11 o'clock, we'll see it. And notice how this is bowed right here. That could be an indication of some widespread wind issues. We could be looking at gusts in excess of 70 miles per hour. Again, it moves into the Texarkana area, the I-30 corridor here between 10 and 11, moves south into the I-20 corridor between midnight and 1 a.m., and then we'll see the worst of it move out of the region shortly after that by 3 a.m. We should be done with the worst of this activity. With this activity, wind going to be the most widespread issue that we experience. Could have some hail, and we can't rule out the isolated tornado as well. In advance of these systems, or behind them, I should say, we will see quiet conditions for your weekend with lots of sunshine returning to the area. Again, the latest outlook from the Storm Prediction Center does show that marginal risk, and this pretty much would be in line with where they think the worst of the winds with that complex will take place during the night tonight. So again, southwest Arkansas, the far northeastern quarter of the area, but keep in mind, if the models are wrong, it does move further to the west. Texarkana and Shreveport could come in play. Actually, we'll experience some winds, but the worst of it could actually occur across the northeastern sections of the area. So one quick look at Pinpoint Doppler before I end this video update. Again, watching a storm which is right now, as of shortly after 3, moving into the southwestern sections of the Shreveport-Bossier metropolitan area, and it is capable of producing some hail and you can see the thunderstorm here, which is now in Columbia County, which will eventually move eastward into Union County, out of our viewing areas. It's already beginning to move out. So that's the current scenario that we have across the region. We'll continue to monitor the storms as they move and continue to develop throughout the afternoon. And I'm working to provide another video update at around 4 o'clock. And again, don't forget the link below to our live severe weather blog, which I will post more frequent updates throughout the afternoon.